What is electricity? That's a good question.
All I know is it's artificial light, which comes in very handy.
And it like helps turns on your computers, your TV.
Anything in your house that you plug into the wall uses electricity.
I just think it's something that's a necessity now for our society.
If electricity is that crucial to our everyday lives, I'm going to need the best of the best on this investigation stat. That includes you too, recruit. Will you go undercover with us to reveal the true story behind electricity? Excellent choice, recruit. Our mission is a go. Agent Sophia, come in. What is your status?
I'm in position V. I told them I was the new trainee here and no one suspected a thing. This will be a cinch.
Smart work out there, Sophia. Now, let's uncover how they generate electricity with those solar panels.
Can you keep a secret for me?
Sure.
I actually don't know what electricity is. Can you help me out here?
Yeah. So electricity is really pretty common. It's a natural phenomenon. You can see it in lightning during storms, or when you rub a balloon on your hair and your hair stands up, that's static electricity. And it's really based on one of the fundamental building blocks of all matter, the atom.
To understand what he's really saying, we must go atomic. Hold still there, Rook. Shrink ray, activate.
The atom is made up of some elementary particles like the proton and the electron. And the electron has a negative charge.
Oh my, these electrons are so small.
And electricity is the motion of those electrons between other atoms. Sometimes an atom can give up one of its electrons and send it to another atom. And it's this motion or flow of the electrons either through the air in lightning or in a wire.
But it can't be as simple as putting lightning in a bottle. What else can we do to create electricity?
Oh, there's quite a few different ways we found to generate electricity or produce electricity. Some of the most common are using coal and natural gas. There's also wind power, hydropower, and we have solar panels right over here.
Let's go check them out.
All right.
So these are solar panels, but they kind of look like mirrors to me. How do they work?
Well, Sophie, actually we're kind of opposite of mirrors, where mirrors will reflect light that comes in. The panels are designed to absorb the light. So this panel is made up of 72 different photocells. The photocell uses the photoelectric effect, where photons, which are packets of energy in the light, can break free the electrons in the silicon. We can direct the flow of those electrons to all the individual wires, and it all flows to the inverters.
Gee, Dan, I can't even see the electricity.
Oh, well, let me show you. I have a small photocell, and we can demonstrate how it works. So here I have a photocell, a smaller version of the same thing that's on the solar panels. And you are holding an amp meter, which measures the current, measures the flow of electrons. So you can see when we turn this photocell and the sun is shining on it brightly, the amps quickly come up. Do you want to try to cover it yourself? Yeah, see how it drops off to 0 when it's out of the sun? And then it quickly comes back up.
You really weren't kidding. These electrons are moving. Hey, V, you know what this reminds me of? Photosynthesis.
Oh yeah, if you think about it, the panel's photovoltaic cells are converting sunlight into energy, kind of like plants do. Ever wonder why plants are green? That's chlorophyll, a green pigment that's inside of plant cells. It can absorb the energy of photons and cause electrons to rapidly move across the cell membrane. The plant will then store that energy to create plant food.
So our sun doesn't always feel like shining. So we have to have other ways to produce electricity, right?
Yes, we do. We have several different ways. The more conventional ways are with natural gas and coal.
Last time I checked, coal and natural gas are limited resources that we mine from the earth. These fossil fuels are made of carbon, which come from the remains of organisms that relied on photosynthesis millions of years ago.
Aha, so really most traditional electrical generation, like coal and natural gas, are all a product of ancient photosynthesis. Thanks, plants.
So we burn the coal or natural gas to boil water and create steam. And the steam is used to drive a turbine and make it rotate. And the turbine is connected to a set of magnets. And when the magnets rotate, you can feel the magnetic force around another magnet. And that's kind of what is pulling the electrons in the coil of wire in the generator.
Aha, I feel the force. So when you generate a magnetic field across wires, but you don't just do it with one, you do it with a whole coil of them, right?
Yes.
To generate more electricity and excite more electrons.
Yes, that's right.
See, I'm gonna be a junior engineer in no time. Hey Dan, do we have anything more renewable that we can use to excite electrons?
Yes, we can use the wind. Come on over here. This is a model of a wind turbine. So when the wind blows, it'll hit the blades and make it rotate. Hey, what's that?
I think it was just a bug.
Huh. So when it rotates, it turns the generator inside and excites the electrons and generates electricity that way.
Ah, this is a breeze. What else do you have for me?
We also have hydropower as a renewable source of electricity. So in hydropower, we use the force of the falling water to rotate a water turbine, which rotates the magnets in a generator and excites the electrons and gets electricity flowing.
But all this electricity we're generating doesn't do us any good if it's not transmitted to our homes, schools, and communities.
That's right, and for that we need a transmission system for the safe and reliable flow of electricity.
Did you get that, V?
Sounds like our investigation is just beginning. And did you see the cool careers our spy cams picked up? Check these out.